Maye Musk, poverty makes you work really hard. Elon Musk's mom is a supermodel and author. Her son is a billionaire, but it wasn't always like that. Maye was once a penniless single mother. How did she turn her life around? Maye and Elon Musk got married in 1970. Errol was rich and Maye was beautiful. She had been modeling since 15. She was a finalist in the 1969 Miss South Africa pageant. Maye had known Errol since high school, but soon after the wedding, things went downhill. Elon was born in 1971, then Kimball in 1972. The couple's only daughter, Tosca, was born in 1974. By then, Errol had become abusive. He made Maye cut off all contact with her family.
Everybody I knew called him the pig because he treated me so badly in public, and I was too scared to tell anyone. Like every abused woman, I was embarrassed.
Errol told Maye she was stupid and ugly. She was trapped. South African divorce laws didn't consider abuse a valid reason. This went on until 1979. When the laws were changed, Maye immediately divorced Errol. She took all 3 kids and left. Errol was livid. When the kids came to visit him, he'd throw away all their stuff. Maye was forced to buy them new clothes and school supplies. Errol tried suing Maye, claiming she was unfit to parent. He kept coming up with evidence: a blister on Tosca's lip, Maye is malnourishing her; a bruise on Kimball's arm, Maye is beating him. Eventually, Maye moved back to her native Canada.
There was nothing to lose.
She said Maye found a rent-controlled apartment for herself and the kids. All her funds in South Africa were blocked.
I had to house and feed 3 kids without maintenance. Poverty makes you work really hard. I remember crying when one of my kids spilled milk. The saying goes, don't cry over spilled milk. I cried because I couldn't buy another milk that day.
The apartment had no furniture, so the first thing Maye bought was a carpet. The whole family used it to sit on the floor. The second thing was a computer for Elon.
He would sit on the floor at his computer.
Maye was a research officer at the University of Toronto. She only did it so the children could have free tuition. At the same time, she was taking 6 undergraduate courses. She was studying to be a dietitian. She lectured at a college 2 nights a week. She taught modeling 2 nights a week. In exchange, the agency allowed her to use an office. Maye's dietitian practice started there and grew.
I never felt guilty about working full-time because I didn't have a choice. Taking care of my children was the top priority. I worked hard to keep roof over our heads, food in our stomach, and basic clothes on our back.
The children also started working early. Tosca worked at a grocery store. While attending school, Elon managed to get a job at Microsoft.
They had to be responsible for themselves because they had to help me.
This hard work paid off. All 3 of her children have become successful. Elon is a world-famous entrepreneur. Kimball is a restaurateur. Tosca is a filmmaker.
Once Tosca had a film launch, and Elon had a rocket launch on the same day.
Maye says,
You'd think with all their technology, they could coordinate these things.